President Park Geun enters her fourth year in office this week, and we'd like to shed light on how the president fared in her third year in office and the year ahead with a week-long special series. We start with the economy. Hwang Ji takes a look at the Park administration's main achievements so far and the challenges ahead.
Despite sluggish global demand that dragged down the country's traditional growth engine exports, the Korean economy last year managed to post the third fastest growth rate among some of the world's largest economies, with populations of over 20 million and per capita national incomes that exceed $20,000. This expansion was led by domestic demand on the back of the administration's aggressive stimulus measures that also included an extra budget. While expansionary policies could have threatened Korea's fiscal soundness, the country posted a budget surplus in 2015 for the first time in 4 years. Major economic institutions like the International Monetary Fund have placed Korea high on the ranks of fiscal health, and Moody's Investors Service cited this as one of the major reasons behind its decision late last year to upgrade the country's credit rating by one notch to AA2. It's the first time the country has received the third highest ranking by a major rating company. The government also focused on breathing new life into the economy by laying out measures to nurture more startups, cut excessive red tape, and expand the country's free trade market. 3 FTAs, including one with China, went into effect last year, putting Korea's free trade market size at the world's third largest, covering over 70% of the global economy. Now, the real task facing President Park Geun's economic team is pushing through structural reforms to tackle longer-term issues like the aging population to raise the country's growth potential. In fact, Korea did make some progress in reforming the public sector last year by revising the civil servants' pension system. Still, experts say there's a long way to go.
Public pension reform and measures to improve efficiency at public corporations were positive steps, but the government has faced criticism as the changes have not really boosted productivity.
Experts add that cooperation from the National Assembly is critical as a number of reform bills are held up at the parliament amid a protracted political standoff between rival parties. They say the government should also ensure parties affected by the reforms have a full understanding of the importance of those changes. And the task of reform is not the only issue the Park administration faces.
The massive amount of household debt in Korea is a big burden. People are choosing to save money instead of spending.
Debt risks stemming from the corporate sector are also a sticking point. Experts say corporate restructuring should take place as planned by the government. They say that while concerns about job loss and its effects on growth should be noted, further delay, as seen in previous administrations, could turn the problem into an even bigger crisis. Hwang Ji, Arirang News.